This is the live that you are going to want to tune into because you want to understand how to sell on Instagram. And the way you do that is by making offers that they can't refuse. So you are in the right place if you're a Caribbean business owner who needs that exact information. My name is Devon Adana. I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago, and at HT Biz Island, I like to share Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. You are now tuned into Vlogmas. And for Vlogmas, what we do is I've been going live every night in December from the 1st right all the way down to the 25th. Yes, that's right. Christmas night and all, I will be live. And what I'm doing, I'm just sharing Instagram marketing knowledge, baby, okay? I am giving you the tea on how to win on Instagram if you are a business that is operating on a Caribbean island. So welcome. I am going live on Instagram. I'm also going live on YouTube. And if you're joining me on YouTube, make sure to follow the channel and comment I subscribe so that I could give you a nice, warm Biz Island welcome. And if you are joining me on Instagram, I need you to do a couple things, sweet treat C and R. What I need you to do, I need you to make sure you're giving me my hearts because I know I have the low self-esteem and I needs the hearts, okay? The second thing I need you to do is to get your pen and paper because as usual, the tea is hot and you need to capture all of it with pen and paper. The third thing I'm gonna need you to do is go ahead and share this live. Share this live to all your friends, all your peoples. Let them know there's some lady out here just giving away bomb information on how to manage Instagram for business. All right, people. Okay. Listen. We're talking about the offer protocol. And with the offer protocol, this is the exact blueprint, the exact 11-step system I use to create offers. Very, muy importante that you make these offers. Remember, offers are the lifeblood of a business. Who is this? In my head, mentor in my head, Mark Cuban. He always says, the number one cure for any problem that a business has is sales. And the only way to get to the sale is to ask people to buy from you. But there's a way to ask them to buy. You remember I was telling you how the place is so noisy on Instagram. You don't just want to be asking them to buy this now, buy this now, buy this now. Okay? There's a way that you craft this offer to make sense for your business in a way that is going to be irresistible to your ideal person. Take a taste, right? So you want it to be ideal to people who need to take a taste of your catering. And the way you do that is by creating offers. All right, people? So last night we went through 1 through 5 of these steps, okay? And tonight we're continuing. We're going to start off at 6. I'm just going to remind you that we are using publishing as our example. And with publishing, let me remind you what the actual offer was. The offer was a 7-point book consultation, right? We had the 7-point book consultation. We also had that they would send the book to us, right? We're going to pay the shipping. Hey, New Baker, how you doing, right? They're going to send the book to us. We will pay the shipping for them to send the book to us. The next thing was the one-time flat fee, okay? No hidden fees. There also was no in-person meeting. And then we also had a completed book in hands within 90 days, okay? And the last thing we had our scarcity, which is they had to sign up for this by January 1st, okay? Do you all remember the 4 things that I said an offer must have? It must have your features. It must have your benefits, right? When we're talking benefits, what are we talking about there? We're talking about how does this benefit me? That's always the question that people ask. Like, okay, so what? So what this mean for me, right? The third thing is your scarcity. And then the fourth thing is your guarantee, right? And I love scarcity. We'll get into scarcity. That is one of my favorite ones, right? And then, of course, your fourth thing is the guarantee. How could you make it almost just impossible? Just a guarantee usually is like an icing on top of the cake. Like, what? And that too? Sign me up. Give it to me now. Okay? All right, Divinas? All right. Okay, so let's jump into number 6. So with number 6, what we want to do here is identify the key takeaway or benefit. We want to identify the mini transformation that is going to be provided by each component that we identify. I believe we identified the components in section 5, right? So we identified we identified the problem being solved by each core component. And number 4 is where we identified what the core components are. Okay, so in our core components, we talked about what our core components are, but here now what we are trying to do is identify the key takeaway, right? The key mini transformation. ACS concrete. How you doing? Right? Now we're trying to identify the mini transformation that is going to be provided by each of the components. And basically here what we're trying to tell the prospect is why this component matters to them. Okay? So a useful phrase to consider here is which means what to you, okay? Or which means to you that you'll be able to whatever the thing is, right? And then basically describe exactly what it means to them. So let me again, I will just walk you through the offer. Remember, we pretending to be like a graphic design artist, and we want to offer authors publishing opportunity to have us publish their book, right? So the offer here is we offering the 7-point book consultation, right? We're gonna send the book. They could send the manuscript, right? It's not send the book, send the manuscript, which is the pages that you've typed it on, or however they do it, right? So it may be by email, but I'm not intimately involved in publishing, so I can't see. So let's say it's a manuscript, right? So send your manuscript for us, right? Hey, thanks for the live. You're welcome, right? So yeah, so send the book to us. We will pay the shipping for the manuscript to get to us, right? We have one-time flat fee, no hidden fees. Then we also have no in-person meeting because it's COVID time, right? And then we have completed book in your hands in 90 days. And then we have sign up before January 1st. Okay, so if we take each one of these components and check the mini transformation or takeaway that we are trying to give them, it should go like this. So the 7-point book consultation, what does this mean to you? It means to you that we sit down and talk with you so you can decide if our services are a good fit for you. Okay, the second thing that we'll talk about is send the book to us, right? Send the manuscript to us. Which means what for you? Which means what for you as the author? It means you don't have to worry about paying our fees, because you might say we pay for you to think. So send the manuscript to us and we'll pay for it. Okay, we will pay for you to send the book or manuscript to us. All right, so we will pay the shipping. That's what it means to you. You get to send your manuscript for free. Okay. Now, again, this requires that you understand your process. You understand your person, right? You know what kind of author you're trying to go after. If it's a first-time author who doesn't know the ropes, or is it a more seasoned author who has probably a couple books under their belt already? So these are the kinds of things that you want to be thinking about, okay? So we said that we want to offer a one-time flat fee. Which means what to you? You only pay us once, okay? Because we have done the consultation already. You know exactly how much it's going to cost. There is nothing else that comes up that requires you to pay some extra thing. It's not going to be like, oh God, we forget that you had to, something come up with the editing and we had to do this extra editing. And so now we need you to pay more money. None of that, knick-knack, CZ. None of that, okay? What we're doing is one-time flat fee, okay? Then you have no in-person meeting. So if you have no in-person meeting, what that means to you? We in COVID times, right? We don't want you coming into our office. We don't want you going through the stress of having to come into our office. We can do a Zoom call so that you could be in the comfort of your own home. All right, so only understand that, right? And then we could talk a little bit about no hidden fees again. So no hidden fees is, again, once the fees are agreed upon, we will sign in writing to not surprise you with anything extra. That is our commitment to you. All right. And then the other thing we talked about is completed book in hands within 90 days, right? And what all I'm saying here is 90 days ain't gonna pass and you ain't have your book in your hand. All right? Are you picking up what I'm putting on? Let me 10 minutes. Are you picking up what I'm putting on? Give me the hearts. Yes, yes, hearts, yes. Right? So yeah. The last part is that you want to get this offer before January 1st because that's when it disappears, right? That means you have a limited time to take advantage of this thing. You can't just dilly-dally and say, yeah, you know, I feel next year I got to think that, yeah, I feel, no. January 1st, it all goes away. So people who, the fast action takers are who are going to benefit from this, okay? So that is how you walk these things through in steps number 6 and figure out what does this mean for you, client, or what does this mean for you, customer, okay? Number 7 is where you want to list all your bonuses. Step number 7 is to list any and all bonuses, right? So you want to make sure you include all the bonuses and their associated benefit, right? So there may be bonuses you want to add. Write them down. See how it all flows with your offer, right? So like, let's say one of those where, where we say in 90 days or less, slim thick 75, right? When we say 90 days or less, it may be, 90 days or less, we are willing to pay you a part of your or half of your fees if we don't get it to you knock off 50% of the pricing if we don't get the book in hand to you in 90 days. You all get what I'm saying? So you might add that extra layer on there because here's the thing. Remember, people at every step of the way, you want people to say, oh, what? Like, you know what I mean? Everything that they put, you want to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is for me. Oh my God. And I didn't, oh my God, no. What? I am down. You understand? This is how you make it so that they can't refuse it. And again, it doesn't matter what you're selling. You could be selling phones. You could be selling backyard bills, right? You could be selling knickknacks, right? You could be selling complete fashionable products. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You have to create your offers to sell the thing. And everybody loves an offer that they cannot refuse. This is what we learned from the Godfather. The Godfather taught us this. Make him an offer that he can't refuse, right? Yes, it was followed by a very morbid scene where the guy wakes up with the horses dead in his bed. But, sorry, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched The Godfather yet, spoiler alert, and watch me. You know what? I think that is what we're going to do on Christmas Day. My top, movie selection for an entrepreneur. Village Edge, what do you think about that? The movies that you have to watch if you are an entrepreneur. That is what we're going to do on Christmas night. So come through if you have your punch and creme, your eggnog, hot chocolate, ginger beer, sorrel, whatever. That is what we do in Christmas night. Christmas night, we're walking through all the movies that you must watch if you are a business owner. I mean, and watch me, these movies gonna be serious. And this is like my serious list for entrepreneurship movies. So that is what we're gonna do. Okay, so yeah, so we're talking about these bonuses, right? We had step 7. So you want to give them, you want to really see what kind of bonuses you could give, right? This is how you go. Really, this is like trying to put somebody. It's like if you went to the ice cream shop, right? And you buy 1 scoop, aren't you like, yes, when you see them, when the scoop looking full of ice cream and it kind of falling over, you're like, put it on, give me all. This is like that extra unexpected scoop that you were not looking for, okay? So this is your bonuses. So you really want to go deep here and see where you could pull out your bag of tricks to give them. But you also want to talk about the benefits, right? So the bonus is one thing. It's okay for me to say, yeah, if you don't get the book in 30 days, we're gonna pay you. But what does that mean? That means that if we don't get the book to you, or we're gonna give you 50% off your fee, right? What? That means you could get our books published, right? A published book in your hand for 50% less of the price, 50% less market value. I mean, come on, who does not want that? They're gonna be there praying that you do not get that thing back to them in 90 days. Okay, but you have to know your system, so you have to make sure that you could get this thing back to them in the 90 days that you're saying, or else you're going to have to stomach those fees, and that ain't nice. All right, okay. Step number 8. Now, step number 8 is, what is your final pricing? How much are you going to be charging for this, right? So you want to describe your payment options. Are you going to say, hey, we could start with as little as $1 down? And Boxes Boy Official, you might say we could start with something as little as $1 down. Or you might say, we will be allowing a payment plans, right? So you could probably do three pay in 3 parts. You might also say you get a discount if you pay in full upfront. If you pay upfront, you're entitled to a 15% discount or a 20% discount. Who does not love that? What? I need to publish a book and you're gonna give me a 20% discount if I pay all the money one time? And this is what you see when you go to all these websites. All of their payment plans usually are like this. Okay, it's $5.99 a month, right? But if you pay all the month, if you pay the yearly plan, you get 20% off. You save 20%. You know what I mean? So you all have seen this before. So you all could use this very same tactic in your marketing. But step 8 is about, tell me about the money, honey, and you need to give them the information. Tell them about the money, okay, and how they can give it to you for you to do the thing that you're saying that you're offering them to do. Okay, step 9. Step 9, this is my favorite step of them all. Oh, listen, oh God, all I don't know, you know. Step 9 is my favorite, okay, and you will hear why in a moment. Step 9 is about driving the urgency in the offer. Okay, so driving urgency is basically how you say, get on this, all your content, get on this before it goes away. And this is where so many business owners does lose out. Listen, all you don't understand, people do not act just because you say, I'm having a sale. No one is gonna run for that. I'm having a sale that is ending in the next 24 hours. Now we're talking about something happening. Now you're going to see people running. Okay? So you don't want to offer nothing casual to nobody. Casual leads to casualties. And who is the casualty usually? The business owner. Don't be the casualty. Okay? You want to say, hey, I am snatching wigs off a head. I'm snatching here, okay? Because why? I am giving this offer for 48 hours. You all do not watch me. This is a little side note, If only doing a giveaway, which I don't really like giveaways because all just want to give anybody and their mother instead of only giving away to the people who have supported your business, right? Meaning, if you support my business, then I can do a giveaway for people who are current customers, right? Not just anybody you're doing the giveaway for. But fine, you do the giveaway, okay? You get 20 people to sign up for your giveaway. Ting. You have one winner. So what? The other 19 just walking away and like, okay, cool, no problem. No. You know what you do? You have a sale for them specifically. You're like, hey, I know you didn't win, but I'd like to give you a 50% coupon that expires in the next 48 hours. Because you know why? If I sign up for a giveaway, you know what that means? I am actually interested in receiving that thing if it were to be given away, right? So it means that you're gauging interest. I'm not going to sign up for it if you cannot give something away for free, right? And nobody else sign up for it, I promise you're going to have a hard time selling it, okay? So if nobody signs up for it, then you know that ain't nobody wants it. You can't even give it away for free, all right? But if you have 20 people sign up and one wins, you better believe you have to contact them other 19 and be like, hey, here's this 50% off. It expires. Do it within this time. And you will see, you will get people jumping at it because they went through the work to sign up. They're going to be like, oh my God, I get this 50% off. Oh my God, I will do it. But of course, only do this if your margins allow for it. Or let us be pricing on the thing all kind of how, so that you can't even do a proper giveaway it when time for giveaway time. Okay? So that was just a little side note there. But urgency is just, urgency is the thing. You want to give them a limited window of availability, nothing like a hard deadline to make a person make a decision. And like, if you go to a government office and they're like 5 minutes to closing time, you have to decide quick if you're doing X or Y, and you just, you're gonna see how fast you make the decision. But had I said you have 3 months to make the decision, you know what happened? We would be right there at the 3-month mark, and you would now be like, oh yeah, I wonder what to, I'm not sure what I want to do here, okay? I'm not sure what I want to make happen here. That is how you would be. That is how people are. We always keep it to the last and final possible moment to make the decision, okay? So drive the decision one time. Just give them the hey, scuff them up by the hey, make the decision now, right? So that's what you want to do. Get them into the idea that this thing, and it don't matter if it's free, it don't matter everything. And I've been telling you all this. What have I been telling you all? Get on the list before the 25th, because when the gifts drop, dropped Rupa Boutique, okay? You don't want to be outside. That is me driving urgency. Get in before a particular date, because I'm telling you, after that, you will not get the gift, okay? All right, all you laugh, sweet treats, Kiana, Divina, you all laugh, right? So how you do this is that you might say, again, limited time window, right? Time is always a big driver of urgency. You might even say there are a limited number available. We might say in the publishing one, oh, this is only available to the first 100 book authors who come to us, right? Might say that, okay? Then, or first 50 people who take us up on the offer, right? Or you might say all the bonuses that we have talked about are only available. We only have 50 of them available, and when they run out, that's it. Okay? So there are different ways to drive urgency. You don't always have to use time. You could use the bonuses, or you could use the number of spots or that this offer will be available to. But I'm telling you, urgency helps people make decisions lickety split and quick. Okay? Number 10 is the guarantee. What are you guaranteeing? What are you making it? This is, if the ice cream, if the bonuses were like the extra scoops, the guarantee is the cherry on top, right? What is the last and final thing that is going to just make them say, oh, me, give it to me, okay? So this, you want to make sure it is 100% clear and easy to understand, okay? None of this redefine, print, and then you're going to get to understand. No, none of that. Very, very, very clear, okay? So now the best guarantees for me are those that take away all the risk from the buyer, right? So as I say, we going to pay for the shipping, right? We going to pay you we gonna give you 50% off your fees if you don't get the book in 90 days, right? Give them a guarantee that is just like, ooh, what? And that? All right, right? So that's why I see a lot of these companies say money back guarantee, risk free, them kind of things, because that is them giving you the guarantee, okay? So nothing like a guarantee to make you perform as a business, right? Because now when you give them that guarantee, remember, that's money out of your pocket if you can't make good on whatever the thing is. So it's not like a guarantee to make you really know if it's a business or not, okay? All right? There was this realtor in Canada, right? In Montreal, Canada. And he used to put up these signs all over Montreal saying basically, if I can't sell your house within 30 days or whatever time frame, I will buy your house from you. And he said in his how much year history, decades long history as a realtor, he only had to buy 2 houses. And he had to buy 2 houses. So you have to really know what are you giving to the client? What are you able to, really kind of, what is your process and what it is that you could say, you know what, I could guarantee them that. Because you might have a process that requires them to do X, Y, Z. So if they fail to do any one of X, Y, Z, then you could say, listen, if you fail to do any one of X, Y, Z, then the guarantee does not work, right? Because some people would tell you that, like, oh, you could enroll in my course for 30 days and it's risk-free and we'll give you your money back if you don't like it. But here's the thing, here's the catch in it. You have to go through the entire course, right? They're not just giving you back the money just so. You have to go through the entire course and show them that you've gone through the course and you've done some work with it before they say, okay, I'm going to give you back your money. You understand? So you need to get clear on your system. And then number 11 is to basically put the whole thing together. Once you've done steps 1 through 10, you want to write down your offer, right? And have it just with those things, the 7-book consultation, the send us the thing, the no hidden fees, the da-da-da-da-da, right? Have it written out in the short, catchy way that makes sense to the reader, right? And that is how you put it all together. Okay, listen to me. Tomorrow, I think I want to go through lead magnet examples. You remember I tell you the lead magnet is the thing that you offer them to come into your space. I want to give you all some ideas of lead magnets that you can use. Let me tell you something. I do not care what you are selling. You need to have a lead magnet if you are going to be hanging out in these internet streets, in these Instagram streets. Don't be trying to sell from your page, right? What your page needs to do is get them excited. That is one. And the second thing that your page needs to do is get them to your quiet place where you're like, hey, boo, can we talk privately? Maybe go on a couple of dates or something. You understand? So you want to get in that private mode and be like, hey, let's get some quiet, silent type where we could get to know each other better. Right? But you need to kind of dangle something in front of them in order for them to do that. You don't just say, come, let me go, right? Right? We're not cavemen here. We want to make sure we're giving them something that they want, okay? And it could be a digital product. It doesn't have to be a discount. It doesn't have to be a thing, right? You don't have to give them a thing. You could watch me. There's a way to use things, there's a way to use things. You see a lot of those, like you see watch companies and stuff online, and they will tell you, or books, right? People who create books, they say, I'll send you the book for free. All you have to do is pay the shipping, right? That is them using their item as a lead magnet. They want you to come on board because you know what you're telling them when you do that? You're like, you know what? I actually really interested in your book, right? Because if I'm not interested in your book, I don't care that you're giving it away for free. I don't want it, right? It's not for me. But if I care about the book and I want to get it, and I'm like, what? They're giving it away for free? All I have to pay shipping and handling? I'm jumping on that, right? So what you're doing is putting your money where your mouth is. You're saying to them, I want this thing, okay? So they're using their actual item as a lead magnet. And before you say, oh, I don't want to give away my thing. I can't give away my thing for free. And my thing and my hard work. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here. Nobody wants your thing, okay? Nobody wants your thing. One of the easiest ways to kind of get people interested in your stuff is to give it away. You give it away in the earlies, but I'm not even talking about giving it away. I'm saying dangle it in front of them to get them in the door, to let them show how fantastical you are and how great your goods and services are. We all don't want to try anything new. We don't like change, okay? As human beings, be like, yeah, it's new. I don't want it, right? We all are like that. And then we were some friend or family member like, hey, you ever tried this thing before? Yeah, I didn't really like how it sound. Then the blood and take it and all them things what we just tell we say, right? And then they come and they say, stick it in your mouth, try this, or put this on, try this. And next thing you know, you're like, oh God, I really like this thing. I really like this. Yeah, okay? So you have to understand that there is an inherent distrust among your customers, among your followers. They don't trust you yet. So you have to prove yourself. You have to come bearing an olive branch, come bearing gifts. Everybody loves gifts, okay? Especially if I am interested in your thing. When I say interested in your thing, let's say somebody come up with a new pair of earrings, right? And I'm just like, I don't know, but I love earrings. But they say, hey, free earring to the first 100 customers. Ooh, what? Let me get on that 100 list because I love a good earring. It's me that talking too. So I get on that free earring, right? And I put them on and I get so many compliments on it. And people like, and so now what? I'm a customer for life. Because I tried it, you let me try it for free, and now I'm like, I have to try them earrings every week, boy. I have to get that every week. I want a monthly subscription to their company because I tried the earring, I love it, and people love it. People compliment me, and you see how it goes. You see how it goes, right? So we're gonna talk about those lead magnets. Listen to me. If you have not gotten on my email list yet, what are you waiting for? DM me the words. Get on the list and I will send you the link so that you could sign up. You want to do this before Christmas because when the gifts drop, it's going to be sweet. All right. See you tomorrow. If you're checking this out on Instagram, you know what it is. It's time to save this live. And if you are on YouTube, you know what to do. You know that the next video is coming up now.